continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
And Henson sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Henson touched it last. Paul Millsap's checked in for Splitter. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Henson. Mayo into the lane. He kicks it to Carter Williams. There's the pick. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. And the three off target. Here's Bazemore, and he dunks it down.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Mayo dishing to Henson. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
My, he is so adept at finishing in the low post.
Len has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Horford with a screen on Carter Williams. Shooter passes to Horford. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here is Carter Williams. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Just 3 to shoot. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. Carter Williams has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Bucks. Passes it to Bazemore. Korver against Mayo. And Bazemore kicks to Korver. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Carter Williams. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
A good night for Carter Williams. 12 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
And when it comes to Michael Carter Williams, guys, I feel like people either love him or they don't buy him at all. I mean, he has the size, he's a good athlete, he plays hard, but he's also had some injuries, and he's been very inconsistent at times.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Atlanta. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Justin Holiday's checked in for Atlanta. The Bucks also with the sub. Jared Bayless has checked in for Michael Carter Williams. Here's Millsap. 20 points for him last game against Washington.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev, and that also was a factor.
It's deflected. Stolen by Monroe. Middleton dishes to Jordan. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. Well, going back to Michael Carter Williams, he is a polarizing prospect. For example, Greg, and you played the position, he gives you a lot of assists, but he also averages over 4 turnovers a game. That was just last year.
Yeah, that's true. And he gives you plenty of rebounds and steals as well. But sometimes the shot also, Kevin, not necessarily where you'd like it to be. At times he couldn't throw a rock in the ocean. This guy just really struggled. But the talent is there. It's just going to take some time for him to mature. And the jury's really still out on him.
Jordan no good on the free throw. And Mike Scott, a former second-round draft pick who has carved out a role here in the NBA the last 2 seasons, Clark. He was a major contributor off the bench.
Yeah, he's a bit of a tweener, not big enough to maintain position down low on a consistent basis and not quick enough to really be a 3-man or small forward, but what he can do is get to the basket, rebound okay, and knock down the deep shot.
Monroe, no good. The Hawks leading by 18. Teague drives in, pass to Muscala, and the rejection by Monroe. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Bayless. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
The Bucks have had an off night from the stripe tonight. And we finished one half of basketball. It's Atlanta.
And now, okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going.
Now it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters. And I'm making some changes. Splitter comes in for Kyle Korver. And it's Muscala in for Kent Bazemore. Milwaukee also making some changes. Miles Plumlee's checked in for John Henson. Jordan comes in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Vasquez in for O.J. Mayo. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Jordan in at small forward. Craig Monroe is out there with Plumlee. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams, and it's Vasquez in at the 2 spot. Jordan the pass to Vasquez.
You know, another point of contention between every NBA fan is whether or not the age restriction is a good thing. Some want it increased, others want it gone altogether. You know, for me, it's a matter of whether or not you as a team feel that that player can make an impact on your roster.
The first one falls. And there are arguments, Clark, on both sides for the NBA and the age restriction it has currently right now. Having one seems to have helped the level of play overall, but I think there's some improvements that can be made.
Yeah, with the D-League coming into its own, though, Kevin, the discussion has opened up again. NBA teams used to not have a place for high school players. The D-League could serve in that regard now, but having a restriction is something that I think has helped the NBA. I actually would like to see it be 20 years old.
Me too. T kicks to Muscala. Over to the left wing. Bazemore for 3, and he gets it to go. Bazemore's got 26.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
And as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin, no doubt about it, with their turnovers in the second half.
The Hawks have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Teague drives in, Muscala, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Plumlee with the screen. Vasquez dishes to Plumlee. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
The Hawks making a switch here. Korver's checked in.
It's still pretty early to judge, but so far, the 2014 draft class has lived up to the hype. The top guys were as good as promised, and a lot of talent down later in the draft as well.
Jordan with it. Now defended by Korver. To the wing on the left. Now here's Vasquez. Not a lot of room. Clock at 4. The drive by Jordan. Powered down with both hands.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force.
Here's Mack. They set the screen. Kicks it to Muscala. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no.
Here's Vasquez. Plumlee with the screen.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Vasquez passes to Plumlee. Carter Williams kicks to Plumlee. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And in college, guys, Miles Plumlee had an unusual competitor at his position. It was his younger brother, Mason. I mean, they actually had to compete against one another for playing time.
Mike Muscala is checked in for Splitter. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Damian Inglis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Teague dishes to Bazemore. Teague against Carter Williams. Knocked loose, out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to...
And a switch here also for Atlanta. Splitter is checked in for Al Horford. The Bucks also changing it up. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Henson. Jordan comes in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Vasquez in for Chris Middleton. Here's Bazemore, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hawks.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
Greg, if it ain't broke, why fix it? I mean, why change anything? Knowing how well they played in those 2 games, they probably couldn't wait for this one to wrap up the sweep of the season series.
Here's Jordan, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to end on a high note. Too bad this run didn't develop sooner for them.
Teague, the pass to Bazemore. Scott up top. He's guarded by Plumlee. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Scott. And it's off from 3-point range. Now here's Carter Williams. There's the dish to Jordan. Releases. Misses the shot. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
Nope.
Well, Paul,
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith he put up a new season high tonight. And if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here.
There's no doubt about it.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoy.